Welcome to episode 16 of Fallout 4. Appreciate everyone coming back. We took a week off from Fallout 4 videos production because we're working on other projects. So we had to kind of put this on hold for a week. But we're back. We're going to see Evelyn's in for the long haul. Although she seems to be losing her mind slowly but surely. Right now she's in Good Neighbor.
Not the super Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give.
They don't seem to like the Brotherhood of Steel here in Good Neighbor. And I think that part of the problem for Evelyn is that she and Heather are decked out in Brotherhood of Steel uniforms. I don't know if the game will pick this up or not, but if they do, then it's bad for them. But it's not a big deal for her. I think they could take out these people if they had to. Good Neighbor's not really that heavily fortified once you get inside of it.
Not us! At which town in the Commonwealth?
I heard you off that freedom trail.
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship, yowza.
Thank you for the reminder. We got to get back to the robot navy at some point in time too. But right now we're going to the memory den because we need to find out what the hell was in Kellogg's brain, so we can look for Sean. And this is all has to happen before Evelyn completely loses her mind, because right now it is approaching Funhouse stage.
Mr. Valentine.
And it's Nick Valentine, Private Eye.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to follow Nick downstairs and we're going to see the doctor and see if she can help us out with digging out Kellogg's memories.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Oh, no, it's not.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories.
Evelyn, she's gone total
Are you too
Bill
mad?
Murray, Adam
Putting aside
Sandler.
The fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
All right, come on.
Some expert you are.
Yep, there you go.
I knew this was a waste of time.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari.
Oh, sorry, I just
the
love
biggest
those
scientific
lines.
secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain! No,
Nice.
I will not.
Now, it is. This has turned into a bad comedy.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why
Sure,
not?
Why not? Yeah.
Plenty of room in my head anyway.
Yeah, you're kind of useless otherwise.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever
Valentine
you're ready, Mr.
hates her.
Valentine, just
There is
sit down.
no
If
way
I
that
start
he could
cackling
be
like
a
an old
companion for
grizzled
her.
mercenary, pull
He
me
would
out,
wind up
okay?
shooting her. I mean,
Let's
it's getting to
see
that
here.
point. He absolutely hates Evelyn.
I I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
More problems? Seriously?
It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology work across hardware
not her job,
generations out of
Doctor.
spare parts. Just
She's
let
a
me
lawyer.
think. The encryption is probably meant
She's
to keep
around
a
to
single
sue
mind
you when
from
you screw
accessing
things
the
up.
data. So what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
Damn, Nick.
No.
He's so
You won't
angry.
have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
It's dead. Come on.
All right,
Yeah?
let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Can she take off her helmet and her glasses,
on the
maybe
other
relax
side.
a little? Or does she have to keep all the gear on? Alright, you climb in there, I'll climb in this one, and we'll share some memories of Kellogg. Showtime.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Alright, holding on. Standing by.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, here we go. Young Kellogg.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
So,
This may prove
is it me
disorienting
or
at first.
are there any Aqua Teen Hunger Force fans here?
Such a
When I
dummy
see
back
this, for
then.
some reason, I think of young
What did I know
Carl
about how the world
with
worked?
his father
I think now she
sending
wanted
him to
me
the
to kill him.
To work
I
at
should
the
have.
carpet factory.
Oh boy, I hope this is a new mommy.
Yeah, it's not. Unwrap it, you little creep. We gotta be at work in an hour.
Thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I
Uncle
left.
Sam getting his ass kicked.
I didn't want to know.
Or is he helping
Not
Uncle
that.
Sam up? I guess he's helping him up, right?
As of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
Waiting for this day.
What's it mean, Mom?
Like father, like son, huh?
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
As Jim Leahy would say,
When a shit apple falls from a tree and grows up in a field of shit, it doesn't have any choice, just like Trinity. She's gonna grow up to be a shit apple tree, just like her father.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him.
I'll tell you, his father is Carl from Aqua Teen.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands.
Mama's right.
You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom.
Come on, Lee
I
Harvey.
promise.
You can do it.
I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
You think? No. We really don't care about that.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here.
Hey, look
And
at
now,
that Golden
with the
Gate
baby?
Bridge.
Come on, Sarah.
It's prime
you gotta
real
give it a
estate.
chance.
Look where they are.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me,
I don't
she'd
know,
have
dude.
stayed
You got her
in the
that
hub.
cool view.
Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't.
People are paying
kill people for
$1,000
a
to
living.
sleep in a container in San Francisco now.
Probably been happier than
You
she
know?
was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in.
I got your view. You're happy.
Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
And when I'm not doing that, I'll be here to beat you up.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Yeah, that's what his mama taught him.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
Yeah,
And
wife
you
and daughter.
Weren't there to help them.
Nope. Pew, pew, pew,
I
pew,
found
pew.
another memory to try.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
I've been to bars like this. This reminds me of Philadelphia.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
See? East.
Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
That doesn't make a lot of
If you
sense,
pay
actually,
me.
there, Kellogg.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And
We'll pay
you'll
you
do
one
this
way
all
or
by
another.
yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done.
One
Is
way
that okay?
or another.
That's the way you want to do it? I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together.
Yeah, booze is good food.
It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. So who do you want dead?
Cal's like,
Well,
the fuck?
it's like
I wound up in this guy's dream.
There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg.
Oh, here we go.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So,
Sin City.
deal with the Institute. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. I wanted to see for myself. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Yeah, you're really not that good.
But the Institute could
You were
always
defeated
make
by
more,
Evelyn.
and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. It really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately.
You're killing our
This
robots.
must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Bad, huh?
Systems offline.
Yeah, fat fuck did pretty good there, huh?
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Manual override.
Oh, this might be the one.
Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, let's go see who's on ice.
If they needed something done,
I think we know.
They came to me.
Yeah, right there.
Wasn't
Oh
usual
my God,
for
look at that
anybody
hair.
from the Institute to come along on a mission.
Evelyn,
so
this is your worst nightmare.
this one stood out.
Hey, Nate, what's
They didn't
up?
know then
Sean.
who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Oh, that one's asleep. That one's like...
All
Oh,
computers
no, there
are
she
still
is again.
working.
Oh my God, poor
Even
Evelyn.
then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards
Which actually
will soon
makes
get what's
absolutely
coming
no
to them,
sense.
too.
This guy's cold-blooded. He
If you
kills
could take
anyone in
me
his
out,
way. He's
they won't be able
calculating.
to hide from
So,
her for
you know, he
long.
knows that he has to get rid of people. He has to, you know, tie up loose ends. And he looks
I'm
right
glad I
at her
didn't
and he's
have
like,
to kill the kid.
you're fine.
I'm not
You're
saying
not getting
I
out.
haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod
Oh
C6.
no, is that the
Down
neighbor?
the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them.
Exactly.
But we had our orders. Guess the old man.
There might have been some sort of peak usage time for.
Too bad he
I
left
don't know what
alive the one person he
Massachusetts
shouldn't
has for
have.
powers. If it's like Commonwealth Edison or something like that. All right, she's thawing out. So, well, I guess none of them lived, except for Evelyn.
This is the one.
Because my question is why didn't she, try to get these other people out when she first popped out? She didn't see them waving and all that. But I don't know. Hey, Nate.
Is it over? Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, just give her the kid.
Come here.
Give her the kid.
Come here, baby.
Give her the kid. No. Give her the kid.
I got him.
Give me the baby.
Go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Yes, you are.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go.
See?
At least we still have the backup.
Which still doesn't make any sense to me.
Reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Oh, I'm sure Evelyn's
I found
thinking something
another
very
intact
sarcastic to say right now.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very
Wasn't my
recent
idea
memory.
to settle down with the kid in the
I
middle of
don't know, maybe
Diamond
this is
City.
more like Carl. Or
I
young
thought it
Carl.
was terrible.
Oh, jeez, look at the time.
But it's Christmas,
You're
Daddy.
not getting out of this. Put on your work boots and your respirator. I had to pull a lot of strings to get him to hire an 8-year-old.
Don't make me go. I don't want to make insulation.
Come on, you're late.
Ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait
How
for our
elaborate is
friend
it
from
really?
the vault.
Okay, we need you to hide the kid
Time
for a little
couldn't have
bit.
been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end.
I'm sure he did.
Another loose end tied up.
I'm sure young Carl on the floor there probably outsmarted you in the end.
Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but... She's this time. I probably shouldn't have even done...
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow.
I would be a little nervous if somebody
gonna
said you
roll
need to
for
go to the
this.
glowing sea.
Capture and return, or just elimination?
I'm sure it's not glowing because
Elimination.
of fireflies.
He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
All right, see you there, Carl.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
You won't. Kellogg's dead.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, let's get out of this memory.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Hey, Heather, look at that, nice hat.
Done this before. How do you feel?
Heather's got that kind of apocalyptic Annie Hall look.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke.
Just saw my husband shot again and some of these memories and whatever, but here comes the sarcasm.
What happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea?
Yes, that's
That can't
exactly
be
where.
right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No, he must have
I
gone
love
there
how
for a reason.
she gives up
He
so
has
easily.
To be alive.
He's
He
dead.
Must have been prepared for
Oh,
it.
we're wasting our time.
Look,
You don't know what you're
we
doing.
don't have any
I'm outta
options
here.
left. You have to go after him. Through that sea of radioactive ash.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to
And
remind
you'll never
you
get this
that
channel monetized
unprotected
if you go in there
radioactive
naked.
Exposure will only kill you.
Which, by the way, like, subscribe,
D-E-A-D.
click the notify button.
So be
Need
sure
some
you
subs,
find a way
please.
to get through there with your life
If you're right
intact.
to the channel, that is.
And good luck.
Looked like you were having a tough time in that memory pod.
It's pretty observant of you
feeling
there,
okay?
Annie Hall. Alright, well, we got the memories out. Now we know we got to go to the glowing sea. But before we go to the glowing sea, I think we have to... do we talk to Kellogg? Yeah, there he is. Yes, we have to talk to Kellogg. Because this is where we either partner
Nick.
up with him, take him as a companion or not.
Inside my head.
Oh, it's Kellogg.
I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
So she couldn't even go sarcastic on that
talking
one.
about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure.
Damn.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's
Nick
get
hates
going.
her.
There's something wrong with you, Nick.
Yeah, you can't fucking go,
I
Nick.
don't want
you're
you
just
with me.
you're
Told you
bad
I'm
news.
fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll
No,
be in
she's
Diamond
fine.
City
You're the
when
one with
you've
the
had
problem
time
there,
to cool
Synth.
off.
Holy fuck. Do you think some part of Kellogg might be alive inside Valentine?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus.
And I think we're gonna have to find
You
out
can
about
never
that
trust a
next time.
synth.
So join us next time for episode 17 of Fallout 4. And I hope you're enjoying the presentation.